Jermaine Franklin back in the UK, back in London. This time though, it's a different opponent. The magnitude's a lot bigger. I guess you're feeling that as well. Good to be back.
Yeah, it's great to be back. I loved it over here last time I was here.
Was you surprised you got the call? There was so many names linked with this AJ rebuild, AJ return. We heard about Otto Volin. We heard potentially Dillian White, Filip Hrgovic. Your name almost seemed to come late to the party, and then all of a sudden Jermaine Franklin's got the opportunity.
I was a little surprised, but I had kind of heard in the background that my name might be get put up there, so I don't say I was too surprised, but I was a little bit after a couple weeks or so went by.
I guess maybe the reason you weren't surprised is because a lot of people thought you won the last fight.
Yeah, a lot of people felt like I won.
You got a lot of response, positive response from UK fight fans, UK boxing people, commentators, even me, if I'm honest. I was working the fight, and I was like, I think Jermaine might have got that one.
Yeah.
So I guess there isn't that element of surprise because you are coming off a win in so many people's eyes.
Yeah, so, and a lot of people made me feel good about it. A lot of people thought I won, was writing me and stuff on Instagram and let me know how they truly felt. So, in my honest opinion, I felt like I won the fight. So, I think that's another reason they called me too, because they know I bring an exciting show. They know I come to fight. I'm not gonna play around. I'm not scared of AJ. So, I think they trying to see if AJ still got it.
Yeah, and they've asked you, Mr. Assassin, to come over and see if he has still got it.
Yeah, see, I take a little disrespect to that, though, because I'm not a tune-up.
This is what I was about to ask you. There are some that are maybe viewing it as that, right? There's already this talk of AJ's going to have 3 fights this year. So there's already that plan for him. Dillian White in the summer is what they say, and then they're saying a Fury or Joyce or Wilder in the winter. Does that come across as disrespectful?
Yeah, a little bit, because I'm not a tune-up fight, so, I'm here to kick ass. I'm not a pushover. I'm not a tune-up. I'm not somebody you just think you finna come in here and knock out in a couple rounds. That's just not happening. So just as easy as he think this fight is gonna be, that's as hard as it's gonna be. He gonna have to really pull that shit out, because I'm coming in here to kill and destroy. I already know, I based it off the last fight, so can't let that happen again.
There almost seems to be this mirror element to this fight that there was with the Andy Ruiz fight, where he went over to fight Andy, and that was, again, almost a bit of a tune-up, like a welcome to America. It wasn't supposed to be Andy, it was supposed to be Jerome Miller. Then they found this guy, okay, let's put him in with Andy Ruiz and let's see how good he looks. And that obviously came tumbling down. Is there an element of that to this as well?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a fighter. I'm gonna come to fight, they probably looking down on me, like the same way they thought Dylan was gonna knock me out or do something to me. So, like I said, though, that always kind of been a problem in my career. People think I'm a pushover. I came up kind of a different route, so a lot of people don't know me. A lot of people think I'm an easy fight till they get in the ring.
Is there another way to look at this, Jermaine, where, what an opportunity? I mean, some might say this is like the lottery ticket. You beat AJ, and everything changes, right? The names change.
Yeah.
Hopefully for you, an O gets added to the check. Right? Everything changes, right?
Yeah.
Is there, I see a couple of the managers over there, like, 1 second, what are we talking about? But there must be that as well, that kind of feeling of, we do this, then it's big things back into 2023.
Yeah, it's just financial freedom for me and my family. Yeah, so, that's something I always strive forward to, so that's a big motivation for me. So, really just push, I like to fight. Outside of getting paid for boxing, I honestly just like to box. I probably could do this shit at the Y and, for free. I probably just beat up on people for free every now and then.
We have this thing called Misfits that you could join if you fancy joining that.
Yeah.
What do you make of AJ now as a fighter? Like, what's your feeling? He's lost his last 2 fights, albeit to a very good fighter, Alexander Usyk. He's lost 3 of his last 5. There's a new trainer switch. It'll be 3 different trainers in 3 different fights. What do you make of where he is right now in his career?
I mean, he's still a fighter. He's probably looking for something, searching for something, soul-searching type of thing. But he's still a fighter, so that's still how I treat him. I try not to look at the outside aspects, A lot of fighters think like, because you got stuff going on in your personal life that you won't be focused on the fight. So I just try to treat him like he never fought Usyk, so he still got the belts. That's how I'm looking at it.
Have you and your team watched that Usyk performance, the last one?
I watched the first one. I gotta watch the second one again. But I usually try to study a lot of people. So Yeah, I just, like, on my free time before we probably even knew we was getting it, I done already watched that fight a couple times.
Okay. Derek James, he's new trainer. You look at the stable that Derek James has, and the big three in that stable are Frank Martin, Jamel Charlo, and Errol Spence, all very, very aggressive fighters. The way in which they fight is front foot. There is no back foot fighting. Do you expect, because of that, to see a more aggressive AJ come to the ring April 1st?
Yeah, I think that's what he's trying to get back, that aggressiveness. I think that's why they chose Derek, because like you said, most of the guys he trained are like kind of bullyish. So I think that's what he's trying to get. He's trying to get back that aggressiveness. But I honestly, that comes from your soul. Like I could teach you how to be aggressive, but I can't make you aggressive. You know, so that comes from you. So we'll see if he got it in him still April 1st.
I remember the last time you was here for Dillian White. I think me and you spoke ringside, and at the time you was going up to Fury's training camp, and you spent time up there. Obviously, we're still a couple months away now. What do you do now? Do you go back to the States? Are you picking a fight camp here?
No, we going back to the States. I want to train in some heat. So I want to.
Don't like this cold weather?
No,
don't fancy it?
I'm from Michigan.
You definitely don't fancy it.
It's always cold, so yeah, I get tired of the cold weather.
Are you looking forward to the press conference? Obviously, we're a few minutes away from it now. AJ will be there, Derek James, the whole team will be there.
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not a big media guy. I probably like these interviews better than them press conferences. You know, TV is a new thing now. You can't say everything you want to say.
You might have to get used to it, because you're in the big fights now. You're in these big fights where obviously it comes as part of the parcel, right?
Yeah,
Dillian White, AJ, we don't know what could be next.
I just try to stay level-headed and, you know, just do what I got to do. But, you know, I'm still getting used to it all. So, you know, as time goes, it might get a little better on me.
You will. For the Dillian White fight, I think there was around 5,000 or 6,000 there, which is, again, a very good crowd regardless. AJ, it will be 20,000. It will be sold out immediately. Have you thought of that ring walk to those boos?
I don't care.
Be boos, 100%.
I mean, I like being booed, but
you like being booed?
I don't care about the, like, crowd size. A fight is a fight. When you get in the ring, you can barely hear the shit anyway. It just sounds like a whole bunch of muffled noise. So when we in the ring, we there to fight. I don't care about the outside of the ring. I listen to the voices that I'm trained to listen to. But outside of that, yeah, I'm not hearing them again till they finna announce who the winner is.
You surprised me against Dillian White. I have to admit, your hands were a lot faster than I think many of us expected. Your feet were fast as well. What kind of fight do you think it will be April 1st? How do you think this fight will play out?
It's going to be me better and improve, you know, be faster, be
You're
stronger.
lighter. You look lighter in the face.
Yeah, be faster, be stronger. Try to
avoid those cakes on the way out. I'm telling you now, those cakes are really nice. Be careful of those cakes.
No, listen, I don't like sweets a lot.
Avoid that.
I was the big kid that was eating all the food out the refrigerator. I don't like sweets a lot though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just gonna be better, stronger, faster. You know, come with a better game plan. Try to pick my output up. So we basically been trying to keep our strength up, but you know, sparring like we're little guys. Just trying to keep our punch output up and stay crisp.
Yeah. Look, good luck. April 1st.
Thank you.
It's a fantastic opportunity as well. I remember we spoke about the hardship that you've had to go through in the last sort of 3 or 4 years. So I think it's so good to see a good guy getting the opportunities you're getting as well.
Yeah.
From Dillian White to AJ, and who knows what's next.
Yeah.
I know you want Daniel Dubois. You've been calling that Daniel Dubois all the time.
Yeah, because, you know, they said he was talking crazy. I heard some mess he had said, so, you know, I want to see if he could prove that.
Oh, there you go. Already starting to pick. Did you want to fight all UK guys? It's not like you've got this hit list of UK guys. But look, good luck April 1st, and we'll see you. And enjoy the press conference.
Thank you.
Cheers, man. Top man.